What's up, Block fam? In the garage today, and today we are working on the Softail Low Rider S, aka Goldzilla. I know you guys give me shit about calling her Goldzilla, because I mean, she does have some gold on her. There. But she is going to be getting more gold on her. You guys just be patient. She's in her molting process right now. We've got like big plans for her, and yeah, there more gold's on the way. Calm down. So we have a trip coming up, and one of the things that I talked about with this bike was actually being able to like haul stuff. I originally bought it for commuting to take some mileage off of my truck. I'm almost at about 10,000 miles on this bike. The sissy bar has been awesome for being able to like strap a bag onto there, you know, haul camera gear, equipment and stuff like that. I have tried a couple different bags. There are currently some brackets on here for these Thrash and supply bags that I have up here. So I've tried both sets of Thrash and supply bags. We've gone through the essentials as well as, I forget what these ones are called. Basically the first ones, they hold a 6-pack. The other ones, they hold a 12-pack. Those are the 12-pack ones. Great bags, but for this trip that we have coming up, I'm looking for something a bit bigger and that is also very easily removable. And so with that, everybody recommends Leather Pros. So we are going to be installing some of these Leather Pro saddlebags today. You guys will have to forgive me using the Indian Scout to hold the box. This is one of the bikes that we're giving away that we're currently working on. If you guys are interested in getting in on the giveaway for that, check out the site. We're giving it away through Patreon. I guess shameless plug there. And then for next season, we're giving away a 2021 Harley-Davidson Road Glide and a Honda RC51. That's through our own website, blockheadmoto.com, if you guys are interested in signing up for that. But yeah, so today we're gonna be installing these Leather Pros. I'm gonna take you guys through the install. We're gonna basically unbox, check out the product. If you guys are interested in possibly looking up more information on these or scooping them up, be sure to check out the link down in the description below. And this episode is brought to you guys in part by Leather Pros, so big thanks to them. Really appreciate it. You guys can find them at the link right there or down in the description below. So let's go ahead and roll intro, and then we'll get a box opener and get to installing these things on Goldzilla. All right, so as per usual, you guys don't let me use a normal box opener on stuff, so we have to pick out a box opener from our box opener wall over here. Recently used this crazy mamma jamma on a video, so I think I'm gonna go with just something kind of easy. We'll do the little Daniel Defense Kershaw that we have here. This is a good knife. These are the other parts for the Indian Scout that we're making into a true bobber. Got these parts in from France, and we're having a little trouble reading through the directions because they're all in French. Very nice. So this is the rear bracketry on them. Love how they have this handle that you can just grab. And then these expand as well to actually be larger than the bags that Harley-Davidson offers on their bikes. So these expand larger than the hard bags, like the biggest hard bags from Harley-Davidson, which is pretty damn cool. Don't fall. As I say. Here's the other one. And notice they do have this indentation here for the taillights. So they should fit in there nicely. Got our hardware here, so let's go ahead and unbag that and sort it. All right, there we go. So you've got contents and instructions. You have more instructions, I think, as well. It says mounting the bags on this. And they actually give you like colored photos there, which is pretty cool. You've got some bolts here. Bolts here, I would imagine it depends on like maybe what fender you have, because we're definitely not gonna be using 8 bolts whenever it only takes 4, 2 on each side. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you've got a couple different spacer options, mounting options. So spacers here, and then it looks like this probably goes onto the back of the bag as such. So let's read through some destructions, make sure we've got all the contents, and we'll get to mounting these up. One of the things I am going to do is I have to remove these brackets that are for the thrashing bags because we're not going to be using those anymore. And I'm actually going to be getting a different sissy bar. You guys ask me about the sissy bar all the time. I didn't want to like put that information out there because I wanted to like use it, try it out for a while, and while it has been awesome, I would not recommend getting this one because it goes against your fender. There are a couple options out there now where they'll custom make you one, not the same company, but that they mount on the outside. And so that's much smarter because then it doesn't scratch your fender. As you guys can see, my fender has been scratched. Now this bike is going to be getting a custom paint job, and so I don't want a sissy bar on there that is going to be against and scratch up that paint job. So I'm going to be getting one that goes over the outside of the fender supports instead of on the inside and against the fender, because it sucks, you know, being all scratched up. So I'm going to be taking this one off probably, you know, at this point. All right, so to work on the bike so it's not all leaned over, we're going to go ahead and raise it up and put it on the stand. So let's just go ahead and, there we go, stood up. Easier to work on when it's like upright like that. So we need to go ahead and remove these bolts, which are Torx bits. That is a T45. Yep. So you do have this supporting bracket that goes basically on the inside here like that. And that's has the threaded holes there so that the bolts go into. So we're gonna put that back in and then line everything up whenever we put the Leather Pro bags on. But damn, look at this, that sucks, man. Good thing I'm getting this painted, otherwise I'd be super pissed off about that. So we're gonna go ahead and take these bolts out also and then remove the sissy bar. Sucks. Fuck that sissy bar, yo. You guys asked me so many times, like, what sissy bar is that? That's why I didn't answer. I never made a video on it because I thought it was a bad idea when I got it, and sure enough, it was a bad idea. Now, I could have taken the whole fender apart and basically like taken these off and then put everything back together, but you know, I didn't really want to. So that's what happens whenever you're not patient. But like I said, the bike's getting repainted, so whatever. We'll buff out a little bit of it for now. Anyways, on to the Leather Pro install. All right, so the instructions basically say if you're using a detachable backrest, like the one here, that you're gonna use the longer bolts, which are provided, but I don't have a detachable backrest, so I don't have that extra space. So we are going to use the 1/2-inch spacer, which is one of these, and then their latch bracket, or latch spacer thing there, and the shorter bolts there. I would assume these pieces for the inside, but that should thread into that plate there, I would think. Yep, threads on, cool. So it'll basically be set up like that. And then we'll have this on the inside of the fender, and this goes through on the outside and mounts. Just like that, Loctite as needed. I guess in case you guys would like to look at the instructions, here they are. You can pause the screen if you'd like to read through them, just to kind of get a once over. There you go. All right, guys, there you go. Hardware is in and tightened down. We used blue Loctite. So good on both sides. So now it should be just as easy as mounting the bags up. So this will be right side. All right, guys, so with this bracketry, you've gotten a loosen and tighten feature as well. So whenever you're going to put this on the bags, you pull the handle up. One of the things that was kind of confusing in the directions that they didn't tell you is that, like, whenever you do go to put it on, you basically pull back on this lever here, right? So you pull that back and then you pull it up like that so that these pieces of metal slide in. That gives you room to be able to put that on over those pieces there. So you're gonna line it all up and then you press down on it and it locks into place. That's it. That's like super solid. It's got the rigid backing plate, so this is all hard. It's got the rigid underplate, and there you go. You've got bags that are expandable. All right, so that's how much room it has in it normally. And you've got this expansion here, and that allows them to expand out a bit more. So that would be normally, and then that gives you, man, I don't even know, like another 2-3 inches. So whenever you basically close it up, you zip it up, and then you've got 2 button options. If you're expanded, you're gonna be here and it's fully packed, or if it's compacted, you know, like smaller, you're gonna have this one. So basically zip up, flip that over, and then that clips on. And these buttons are super tight. That's awesome. And you've got like another storage option here. If you want to just include some stuff on the outside, you can as well. And there's like a ton of space in there too. Let's get the other side on. One of the reasons I couldn't figure it out at first is because there is a lock on these bags. So there is a key right there that locks and unlocks them. So basically do it that way. And then you can pull the latch up and actually open it to put it onto the mounts. Well, there we go. Yeah, these things feel super solid. So they've got the little cutouts for the light, so no problem there. That should actually work with normal bullet turn signals as well. But there you go, guys. Like, I'm now a bagger bro. That's how to install them. I'll definitely be filming like a follow-up episode on us packing them up and using them, because like I said, we've got a couple trips planned. We're going to be doing, you know, a couple thousand miles coming up in the next few months, so it's going to be incredibly useful to have those on there. But that's how you install the Leather Pros. Hopefully that made sense. If you guys have any questions on them, be sure to post up down in the comments below. Let me know if you guys are interested in scooping up a set. They make these for all different models of motorcycles. So you guys be sure to check out the link down in the description below and tell them Blockhead sent you. Like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll answer to the best of my knowledge, but hopefully this was insightful for you guys. If it was, do me a favor, be sure to hit that like button. It helps us to hack the YouTube algorithm. So help us hack that algorithm, guys. Appreciate you. If you guys want to see more content like this, more motorcycle content, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon as well so it sends you notifications of future uploads and activity. And until next time, you guys ride safe out there. Stay vigilant. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.